29 minutes on to the 7 o'clock, and Timon, you caught me off guard there this morning, man. I was still prepping, going through the news and stuff, and just like that, Timon brought me on the set. Timon, don't do that to me, man. Nonetheless, good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world, those of you locked on in the diaspora, good morning. Yeah. I hope you can sing that song affirmatively. Can you say that? Well, you've got to claim it. You've got to speak it to being. Yeah. 28 minutes on to 7. Eggies and Chief, good morning. Yulin, good morning to you. How are you doing? Yulin, can you sing that song? Things already better? As the English would say, better. Things already better. Good morning to you, Tony and Kathy, and out there in Central. Things already. Yeah, Tony would say, it's better. Yulin, good morning again. Mary E. Banks, good morning. Yeah, Mildred Smith and Sham, good morning. Good morning. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to, run this one a little more. Yeah, that song might just be lifting someone's spirit. Charles, good morning to you, Charles and Monk Panassas. How you doing, bro? Monk Panassas or Tempe, yeah, good morning to you and the family. Things are already better. Razum Batiste, my brother from another mother, good morning to you. How you doing, you and the family? Family? Everybody all right? The folks on the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique, good morning to you. Yeah. Hope everybody is fine. I wish this is your testimony today. Pastor Laurie Dominic and the First Family, good morning. Sister Nadika, good morning. I'm not lost, I'm there, right? Yeah. Just walking along the sides. The lovely boy and girl, good morning to you. The congregation of the Wester Hall New Testament Church of God, good morning. Pastor Josh Hector and family. Pastor Joseph Charles and family, good morning. The entire congregation, man. Wester Hall, good morning. Joanna, good morning to you. Johnny and the guys. Angus Steele, good morning. La Calome, good morning to you. It's 26 minutes on to 7. All the bossmen of the nation, good morning. Zion, Red Hot, and Ram Ram, and Faj, and Zanda, and Boyo, and What Up and the team, good morning. Beaton, good morning. Laura Land, Toko Bay. Peppy, good morning to you. Miss Agista Pierre and family, good morning. All you good? Nice. Let's head on to the word of the day today. The word of the day today, that word is churlish. Yeah, churlish. Things already better. C-H-U-R-L-I-S-H. Churlish. Simply means boorish or rude. Here's how we can use it in a sentence. My churlish remarks offended everyone at the dinner table. That happens all the time. Nice. Trinidad and Tobago, good morning. We've got a contingent there who is always locked on. Jelly and McIntyre, good morning to you. Yeah. Anika Reese, good morning. Catherine Phillip, good morning. Kathy and Davis, good morning. Yes, things are already better in Jesus' name. I don't know why I just choose that one this morning. I just want you to speak it into being. Notwithstanding the fact that the enemy will come, but when the enemy comes like a flood, he lifts up a standard. That's what I'm saying. Zamora Plenty and Mommy, good morning to you. How you doing, Zamora? You all right? You still shy? Gigi Giles and Denzo, good morning. Together with Sylvie and Daphne. Yolande Swan, good morning. Samantha Williams. Good morning, Nadisha and the folks inside of Cafe and surrounding areas. Crowshoe, Latante, Pomrose, Mount Agnes, good morning. Wendy D. Lewis Bartholomew, good morning. She says, amen, my brother. I just, this thing is divine, you understand what I'm saying? When I tell people that I don't plan, I just come in the studio and I say, Father, go before me this morning. Lord has made. And I just flow, man. Rejoice and be glad in it. That's the way it is. The motivational tip today is believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. Let me reiterate that. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. Nadisha, guess what? This is something that's, it's once in a blue moon you find that two sisters celebrating their birthday today and they're not twins. Could you imagine this? Oh yes, I'm still alive. Keisha John, good morning to you. Oh my child. And Nakita John Sanderson. They're sisters, 2 years apart, but they're celebrating their birthdays today. Hey, celebrating full style. I know mommy and daddy and the entire home circle, they are gonna celebrate with you. So even happy birthday to you both. I know you got the power. And by extension, all those of you who are celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday to you all. Happy anniversary if you're celebrating an anniversary. Yes, you are my savior. And Philip, good morning to you, the folks inside of Mount Parnassus, Rady and surrounding areas. Thank you for the breath I breathe. Oh, merciful Father. Sparkle Forsyth, good morning. Randy Campbell, Veronica Sandy, how do you do? To the folks inside of Florida, man, good morning to you. Good morning. Hope you've got your power restored at this time, Play the music. Auntie Elsa and Uncle Trev's, I hope you all are doing better. Skeeter, Sammy, Potty, and the grandchildren, my cousins, good morning. Uncle Glidon, Cassie, Dr. Cassie Christopher, Curtie and Kali, good morning. Kelson, Joe, good morning to you and the family. Hey, the nutrition health tip comes up next, right after this. I'll try to do my best. And once Nutmeg Queen, good morning to you. Yes, Lord. Oh. As we head into the nutrition health tip of the day. Oh, merciful Father. Follow these steps and you'll be fine. Drink lots of water.
Drinking adequate water daily can help your kidneys to stay healthy because water helps to flush waste and toxins from the body. The kidneys are responsible for moving waste, toxins, and excess fluids from the body. Most of that waste is excreted through urine. Drinking the daily recommended amount of water will keep your body hydrated and also help the movement of blood and essential nutrients through blood vessels, the kidneys, and other essential organs. When you become dehydrated, this movement becomes difficult. Research has also shown that drinking the right amount of water can also assist in lowering your risk of chronic kidney disease because water is the primary agent which helps the kidneys to clear sodium, urea, and waste products from the body. Men should drink 10 cups of water a day, while women should drink 8 cups of water a day. Additionally, children ages 4 to 8 years old should consume 5 cups of water. Children ages 9 to 13 should drink 5 to 6 cups of water, and teenagers ages 14 to 18 should drink 6 to 8 cups of water daily. The amount of water you drink may increase depending on factors such as climate, exercise and physical activity, pregnancy, illness, and age. If you are diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, your water intake may differ from what is normally recommended. According to the American Kidney Fund Kidney Kitchen, people who are diagnosed with stages 1 and 2 chronic kidney disease are advised to drink enough water, around 64 ounces or 8 cups every day, as this helps the kidneys to stay hydrated and working well. Those diagnosed with stages 3, 4, and 5 and are or are not on dialysis may need to limit the amount of water and fluids they consume, as in these stages of kidney disease, fluid retention can occur. A medical doctor would advise their patients on water and fluid consumption, as each individual case may be different. Until next time, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council reminds you to look, eat, and feel well.
Rolls ring a bell? Yes, they keep the body working.
It's 18 minutes on to the 7. Yeah, that is the time. Lovey, good morning. How you do? All shall be well. Yeah. Mr. Jeremiah, good morning to you. Miss Jeremiah, I haven't heard you in a while, man. Don't forsake the assembling of the brethren, all right? Keep in touch, okay? What's buzzing this morning? Well, the Education Ministry in the process of remitting outstanding salaries to teachers in the region. Jamaica government to honor commitment to send troops to Haiti. Internationally, world reacts to alleged Israeli attack on UN peacekeepers in Lebanon. And in sports cricket, England in sight of victory after Brooks' triple 100, 317. Trying to come close to Lara, boy. Don't even think about it, that stays with us. But the England batters, man, they've, set a record yesterday. 800 and something runs, I think it was, 823 runs. You'll get more of it in the newscast. So those are the buzzing stories this morning. I hope each and every one of you in the various communities are doing your best to make your community the best community there is. And if you do that, then holistically we get the best country in the world. We're not so far away. No, things are not that bad in Grenada. You know what I'm saying? No, things are not that bad, man. We have a few off players, but nonetheless, in comparison to regional territories and globally, man, Grenada is still the best place in the world. If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up, yeah? Grenada is still the best place in the world. The folks inside of Corinth, good morning. Lassa Jess, Multi-Content, Fabaid, Belial, the Max Twins in Belial, good morning. Central Orlando, good morning. Folks, this is where we take the break. We've got the AM edition of News, Sports, and the weather coming up after these messages.
I will lift up my eyes.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day is happening on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequenty Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities, all while enjoying the songs of Trio the Band and DJ Graphic Sounds. It will be a fun-filled day filled with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequency Industrial Park Plainfield on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Christmas is all about the moments we share.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Friday, October 11th, 2024. Coming up in the news, Education Ministry in process of remitting outstanding salaries to teachers. In the region, Jamaican government to honor commitment to send troops to Haiti. Internationally, world reacts to alleged Israeli attack on UN peacekeepers in Lebanon. And in sports, England in sight of victory after Brooks' 100. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Win a living room makeover with Quartz Ready Cash. One lucky winner will get a chance to win a living room makeover with any cash loan. No security required. And affordable monthly payments. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Visit one of our locations for more information about getting your Ready Cash loan today. This month is all about you with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenada debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50 plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more.
Good morning. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. In its efforts to address the issue of late payments to reappointed teachers, the Minister of Education, Senator David Andrew, and his team met with the Grenada Union of Teachers on Tuesday, October 8th, for a constructive discussion. At the ministry's request, the GUT agreed to help identify teachers affected by outstanding payments. On Wednesday, October 9th, the ministry received a list of 57 teachers from the GUT who were reported to have pending payments. It said after reviewing its records, it found that 7 of these teachers have already been paid, while 2 received partial payments for the second bi-monthly period. Additionally, 5 permanent teachers were mistakenly removed from the payroll system, 21 have been processed for payment, and 11 teachers from Carriacou have been approved for payment. The ministry said it is awaiting further information for 10 teachers. 1 had previously resigned and another is a new appointee. The ministry notes that 392 teachers were submitted for reappointment for the September 2024 Michaelmas term, and it is collaborating with stakeholders, including the GUT, the Public Service Commission, and the Ministry of Finance to resolve outstanding payments as quickly as possible. The Education Ministry apologized for any inconvenience teachers have experienced while awaiting payment and vowed to keep the GUT updated on all progress regarding the payment of outstanding amounts. 25 participants are currently undergoing training in plumbing techniques as they develop their skills to become water champions. The introductory vocational training course, a joint initiative of the Grenada Citizens Advice and Small Business Development Agency, GrenCase, and the German Development Corporation, GIZ, was launched on Monday, October 7th, 2024, at the Riverside Community Center in St. Patrick. During the 10-week program, participants will learn essential skills including basic plumbing techniques, water-efficient devices, leak control, health and safety requirements, and rainwater harvesting. The launch was marked by the signing of a memorandum of understanding between GrenCase and GIZ, with GrenCase's managing director, Mr. Selby Henry, and GIZ head of project, Ms. Marion Gis, representing their organizations. And finally, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell did not return to Grenada immediately after cancelling his trip to Rwanda due to the Marburg virus disease outbreak. Instead, he redirected his travel to Nigeria, as reported by a Nigerian online news channel. Channels Television shared footage of Prime Minister touring the Dangote oil refinery on Wednesday. Rwanda is located on Africa's east coast, while Nigeria is on the west coast. The Prime Minister's visit to Nigeria coincides with the upcoming Nigeria Marketing Week hosted by the Investment Migration Agency, which oversees the Citizenship by Investment program. This event is scheduled for October 14th to 18th, and a significant number of Citizenship by Investment participants are Nigerians. According to data from the IMA, Nigeria accounted for 21% of the approved CBI citizens in the second quarter of 2024. That story concludes the local segment of news, the regional roundup, international news, along with the sports and the weather are straight ahead. It's 7 minutes on to 7 o'clock. We now join the Caribbean News Desk for this morning's edition of the Regional News Roundup.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Kendall Morgan.
And I'm Dennis Chabrol with the latest from across the Caribbean.
Guyana's President Finale on Thursday announced an almost $50 million cash injection into the national insurance scheme so that contributors who have not met the required number of contributions could still receive payments. He also announced a one-off $960 cash grant to each household, totaling $290 million. Vice President Barack Jagdeo says government will be on alert for people who may establish fake households.
It's not an easy task when you're dealing with large numbers of people and you have like 5% of them who are looking to cheat the system or deliberately set out to cheat. We're not starry-eyed about this, And these people who try to cheat, they come from every party. APNU, AFC, PPP, they're all, There's one thing they're united about. They're trying to beat the system.
The president said that by the end of 2025, no public sector worker would earn less than $480 per month, and there would also be a $50 per child income tax allowance to one of the parents. Also announced was a universal healthcare voucher of $47 from 2025 that will allow for the testing for and the prevention of the onset of non-communicable diseases. He also said free university tuition would begin in January 2025, and the cost of electricity would be reduced by 50% before the end of 2025.
Meanwhile, the opposition of Partnership for National Unity plus Alliance for Change boycotted yesterday's parliamentary sitting to register its discontent with the way the People's Progressive Party civic-led administration is running the country. Opposition leader Aubrey Norton led a picketing demonstration outside Parliament where he listed several reasons for the boycott.
Guyana remains in crisis, a crisis in parliamentary democracy, a crisis in local government affairs, a crisis in political relations, a corruption crisis, a transparency and accountability crisis, a law enforcement crisis, and a crisis in terms of the high cost of living and poor quality of life experienced daily by most Guyanese citizens.
President Irvin Ali, in wrapping up his several hours-long address to the Parliament, asked the opposition to work with the government in the interest of Guyanese.
I encourage the seats that portrays emptiness today to join with us in creating a Guyana in which prosperity to every home must have a meaning, in which development must be accelerated, in which unity, tolerance, togetherness must be the new art form of politics.
The build-up to Montserrat's October 24th general elections continued with nominations yesterday. Mother Chairperson of Montserrat's Election Commission, Dr. Sharon Burns, says the prospective candidates will have to wait a few days for confirmation while the commission does its verification.
We may have to investigate some things, we may not, right? But we will go through them. But definitely by next week, everybody will show. The law says we have up to 10 days to investigate and inform people what's their status. But we are hoping that as early as possible, by early next week, we'll be able to release that.
Trinidad and Tobago's Education Minister Dr. Leanne Gadsby-Dolly has made an impassioned plea to parents to take control of their school-aged children to help reduce disruptive behavior in the classroom. The minister's call came in a contribution to the country's ongoing budget debate, in which she noted that expulsions had jumped from 3 to 17 in the last 2 years, and an additional 65 students received warning letters threatening expulsions.
And parents have a responsibility to take care of your children. Don't leave that to the teachers. And I want to tell you that expulsion is an option for the Ministry of Education. And we have not been afraid to use it when your child, despite our best efforts, is disrupting our schools. There are children who have come there to learn. We have a responsibility to create and to maintain a safe space.
The Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, yesterday decided to hold a full hearing of a case by Trinidadian political analyst and political consultant Derek Ramsamouj that he had been detained in Suriname in violation of CARICOM's Treaty of Chagaramas. Justice Winston Anderson outlined the reason for the CCJ's decision.
We recognize that there are some matters of fact, for example, which are disputed and which can only be resolved at a hearing. This is to do, for example, with the access of the applicant to the court, access of the applicant to counsel. We note as well that there are differing interpretations of the status to be given to the Charter for Civil Society. And again, we thought that this would be best hammered out and decided at a full hearing of this matter.
This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp at +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
And looking further afield, UN peacekeepers in Lebanon have accused Israeli forces of firing at some of their positions as Israel expands its attacks throughout Lebanon. The UN interim force in Lebanon said on Thursday that 2 of their peacekeepers were injured when an Israeli tank fired at a watchtower at the force's headquarters in Ras al-Nakura, causing them to fall. UN IFIL said in a statement that any attack on peacekeepers is a grave violation of international humanitarian law. And finally, Vice President and Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris made her pitch to Latino voters at a Las Vegas town hall on Thursday night. The town hall, hosted and broadcasted by the Spanish-language network Univision, came as Democrats have been losing ground with Latino voters, once a reliably blue voting bloc, also referred to as Hispanics. While Harris continues to lead the Republican nominee, former President Donald Trump, with that section of the electorate, a recent poll by NBC News and Telemundo showed that the Democrats' advantage with Latino voters has declined to its lowest level in the past 4 presidential cycles. That concludes the regional roundup and international developments. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead.
If you are 50 years and over.
And good morning, sporting fans. Cricket, lovely cricket. You've got to hit the ball before you hit the wicket, all right? Well, England's bowlers sparked a Pakistan batting collapse after a brilliant triple century by Harry Brook and Joe Root's double hundred had them closing in on victory in the first test in Multan on Thursday. Brook smashed 317 and Root a record-setting 262 in England's mammoth 823 for 7 declared, giving the visitors a 267-run lead. Pakistan, in reply, was struggling on 152 for 6 at the close of the 4th day, with Agha Salman unbeaten on 41 and Amer Jamal on 27 not out. The pair added a fighting 70 for the 7th wicket, with the home team still needing 115 runs to avoid an innings defeat. Pakistan's collapse marked a quick turnaround to the match after a flat Multan Stadium pitch saw 1,379 runs scored for the loss of just 17 wickets. Brook and Root earlier put on a 454 for the 4th wicket as England piled up the 4th highest total in Test cricket history. It was England's highest in Tests, eclipsing the 411-run 4th wicket partnership by Peter May and Colin Cowdrey against the West Indies in Birmingham in 1957. England declared the innings 33 minutes before tea, and Chris Wokes dismissed Abdullah Shafiq with the first ball of the innings. It was a familiar story of second innings failure for Pakistan as skipper Shan Masood 11, Babar Azam 5 and Saim Ayub 25 were dismissed before the total passed 50. Masood was dropped twice on 5 and 7 but miscued a shot off pace bowler Gus Atkinson, who also had Azam caught behind with a sharp delivery. It became 5 for 59 when Mohammed Rizwan fell for 10 to fast bowler Brydon Kars. Saud Shakil and Agha took Pakistan to 82 when spinner Jack Leach came into the act, getting Shakil caught behind for 29. Atkinson has figures of 2 for 28 and Kars 2 for 39, that is. That's the sports at this time. We'll have more sports for you during our luncheon edition. Stay with us. The weather forecast is up next.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Andre Charles at the Met Office of the MBIA. Good morning, Andre.
Good morning to you and the listeners of GBN. And here's weather for today, Friday, 11th October, 2024. Currently, the weather is generally fair. Winds are variable. Barometric pressure, 13.2 millibars. That's normal and rising. Present temperature 28 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 85%. Yesterday's maximum temperature 32.3 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum 26.9 degrees Celsius. No rainfall was recorded over the past 24 hours. Hence, the total for the month remains at 49.6 millimeters. Now to have a look at the forecast, valid for today and tonight. Today we expect some generally fair conditions, becoming partly cloudy at times with isolated morning and nighttime showers. Maximum temperature 33 degrees Celsius. Hence a heatwave advisory is in effect. Winds would be east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. seas moderate, waves up to 7 feet in northeasterly swells. A small craft advisory is in effect. Tides will be high at 9:15 a.m., low at 1 p.m. Sunset today at 5:50, rises tomorrow at 5:56. Just a repeat of the forecast, weather for today and tonight. Generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with isolated morning and nighttime showers. A heat wave advisory in effect, and a small craft advisory is also in effect. I'm Andre Charles, reporting for the Met Office. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andre. Have yourself a wonderful day and a great weekend now.
Thanks, and same to you.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Get money where you are, almost anywhere you are, send money over with Western Union.
This is whoa, 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 whoa. This is whoa. Is Western Union. Send to your friends and your family. With Western Union, we're moving money. No matter where you are, you will never fall.
Get money where you are, almost anywhere you are, send money over. Move it for better.
Western Union, moving money for better.
At 7 minutes after 7 o'clock, we now end the news with a recap of the headlines. Education Ministry in process of remitting outstanding salaries to teachers. In the region, Jamaica government to honor commitment to send troops to Haiti. Internationally, world reacts to alleged Israeli attack on U.S. peacekeepers in Lebanon. And in sports, England in sight of victory after Brooks' 300. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Friday, October 11th, 2024. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, match with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sisson's. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sisson's Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sisson's hardware dealers nationwide. Sisson's, internationally tested.
This song is dedicated to all heroes and patriots who fall.
A nation rises one more time to remember and honor our martyrs and our heroes. This proud nation, nurtured by their blood and sweat, comes together for another Heroes Day on Saturday, October 19th, with a special ceremony at Progress Park from 9:30 a.m. Citations and prayers, as well as cultural presentations and speeches by many, including 2 Prime Ministers. Our Prime Minister, Deacon Mitchell, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonzalez. Cultural presentations by the National Folk Group, Vinway, Wizard, Scholar, Nicole Newton Fletcher, and more. It's going to be both solemn and commemorative, and we will come together and call our heroes by their names on Heroes Day, Saturday, October 19th at Progress Park, starting at 9:30 a.m.
As we get ready to give thanks, the long Thanksgiving weekend. Legends Promotions presents the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Grenada Trade Center at 7:30 p.m. Featuring the 1980 Calypso Monarch Survivor. Together with Stubbles. 10 times Calypso Monarch Scholar. alongside Luther, Tobago Crusoe, and 7 times Soca and 10 times Road March King. Super Blue. Super Blue. Tickets cost $16 and are available at all Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Wall Street, Grenville, and Guelph, Springs Shopping Center, St. David's Pharmacy, Clear Vision Eye Care Center, on the Carinage, and Gittins Pharmacy, St. George's. It's the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. You can't afford to miss this one.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
All right, good morning and welcome to the conversation this morning. And again, I want to say a very special happy birthday to Keisha and Nakita. Well, Keisha is still John, Nakita is now Sanderson. All right, two sisters, 2 years apart, but having same birth date. That's unheard of, but happy birthday, and I know you all will enjoy it to the fullest, right? Okay, now there's something that I want to talk about this morning, and I have this information from a senior police officer, and he says people now have to walk in the middle of the road, risking their lives of being struck by vehicles. The buildup of traffic causes obstruction because people are walking in the road. The offenses are leaving goods on footpath and hanging goods over footpaths. We are encouraging self-empowerment and employment. However, it must be done in accordance with the laws of the land. The streets must remain clear for people to walk. encourage persons to utilize the market for the selling of produces. The areas in front of the old NIS building and in front of the Republic Bank are also no vending, especially on Saturday. It is not the intention of the police to arrest people for making a living, but it must not be done on the sidewalk to danger or endanger others. Please let the vendors know that we are there for them, working alongside them, promoting community policing. Some vendors have booths in the market and are not using them, but instead coming on the sidewalks. Remember, when you are arrested, your goods can be confiscated, you have to attend court, and can be fined if found guilty. You end up as the loser. Look at the positive of doing what is right and keep the sidewalk free. Now, having to discuss that again, I don't know who is to blame here, because as the officer rightfully said, it's an offense to have goods on the sidewalk or hang them on the sidewalk. And I like the direction that the officer went, in the fact that he stated that the police, they're there for you, all right, for vendors, they're there for you to protect you and so forth. But they're also very much interested in your self-empowerment and making a living, but you have to do it legally. When I say that, you cannot be doing it at the inconvenience of others. And a number of salient points were raised. Pedestrians now are forced to walk in the road. Traffic is being congested, and all sorts of things are happening. People can get struck by a vehicle. The question is, what should be done? Who's to be blamed here? Because if it's a law, I mean, we have been here in the GBN, we've been talking about that for years, and we still see it happening. So, folks, I want to hear from you. What is your take on that? There's also the other matter someone raised here. I'm going to read it verbatim. Let me see. Let me get it. All right. That's another talking point this morning. All right. It says the Minister of Education need to take control of his ministry. He kept all the NNP holdovers and activists and even recruited more. Sabotage. NDC making a fundamental error by keeping activists in critical sectors. Now, my take on this, I would want to hear yours as well. Grenadians are Grenadians, all right? When it comes to work, your political proclivity has nothing to do with employment. You are being paid to do a job. It doesn't matter which party you support. What is important is that you do your job. Now, if the authority is able to find out and realize that you are intentionally not doing your work because of political expedience, then actions have to be taken. That's my take. I want to hear from you on both of these topics. Let's go straight to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. This morning I just called to share some information. So basically, this is reaching out to all the farmers in the Southern District. Hello?
Yeah, go right ahead. You can do that too.
Yes. So basically, I'm inviting to all the farmers in the Southern District to come to Lassages Plainfield on Sunday. Anytime. So basically, on that day, we will be awarding farmers who've been serving the nation for the last 50 years and up new farmers and stuff. So we're inviting all farmers in the Southern District to come to Lassages on Sunday. I was trying to call you on yesterday to try back to get in on a program so we could have a discussion, but things happen.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know how dynamic and volatile this industry is. So, but yeah. I must applaud the organizers of that initiative, because too many times our farmers and fisher folks too, they go unnoticed. So I really applaud that initiative of recognizing them and letting them know how important they are to our whole economic development. So I like this.
Yeah, so basically it's a VVIP for all the farmers, because farmers, you're going to show how the nation and we as a people appreciate the farmers. So on that day, all the farmers, we also ask in the churches when they on Saturday and Sunday, just recognize the farmers in your congregation. Just to say a word of, say something to the farmers for the entire week. So next week, Wednesday at Kokodi, we also will be awarding 50 farmers nationwide.
Hold on. You said Kokodi, but it's Papa D's in Maribo.
Oh yes, sorry, my mistake.
Papa D,
Maribo, yes.
Kokodi's in Pomerose, in Latin.
Yeah, my mind, no, why my mind Kokodi? I mean, being said it's too much.
Yes.
Yes, at Papa D, we are awarding 50 more farmers, basically island-wide, for the long contribution to the nation.
Okay, so when farmers get there on Sunday and next week at Papa D's, what can farmers expect?
Farmers can expect there'll be a red carpet. Well, at last suggested to be a red carpet, top of the line food, everything will be there. The award, we will pick out 50 farmers will be awarded on that day also.
Okay.
From the Southern District. Even though farmers has passed and went on, the family would be awarded.
Also, they'll get it posthumously.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Great initiative. Congratulations and keep it up.
And remember, you also have to be there.
Oh yeah. When? Sunday?
Yes, Sunday.
Okay. All right. I'll do my best. Right.
Yes, because I was supposed to get your number, but
okay.
I'll call you back off air and we will chat.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Right.
Good. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, folks. I also want to inform you of this. The St. Paul Sports, Cultural and Development Organization, in collaboration with the Grenada Cultural Foundation, invites you to Anti-Tech Bonfire, poetry, storytelling, drumming, singing, and more. It's happening this Friday, today, October 11th, 2024. It starts 5:30 p.m. at the St. Paul's Community Center. Dr. Wendy Crawford will be there. Aquino Romain will be there. Lion Pride Percussions will be there. Come on out and have a great time. Good morning, caller.
Mr. Innocent, good morning to you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yes. I just want to make an input in terms of with the Ministry of Finance, in terms of the teachers and everything. My heart goes out to them. But you know what I said? Along the line, you always have somebody to mess up things. As I said, the call one before this last caller. You have a sabotage. You have somebody want to see you down, and I want to be. I want to be seeing that they want to pull on the NDC government. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, once that is the case and you can prove it, then disciplinary actions have to be taken. Because whether you support NNP or NDC and you are employed to execute certain duties. And if you are not doing that, it means that you're inefficient. So you need to be reprimanded.
Yeah, what you're saying is true. But some people just don't care. They don't care what happened. They just try to do what they have to do so they'll make you look bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and before I go, next thing I want to talk about, Ms. Innocent, and top of that old 4-day presentation boys college. That has caused the traffic there causing a problem because you have vehicles parking up on either side. When you look from the lawyer side, come down. The vehicles parked there and vehicles parked on the other side with the school, and still you have vehicles double parking there. I want the traffic department to step in and do something. You have a warden there when school is about to over. Police to regulate the traffic on the ground. It's not looking good. It's always tie up on the ground. Please.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, respect. Please.
Have a great one. Yeah. It's 24 minutes after 7 o'clock. Good morning to all the hard-working farmers and fisher folk of the nation. My brother Cecil, Cadet, and family, good morning to you also. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Your Majesty. How are you?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
I'm pretty good. Innocent, listening to that first caller on that great initiative, wonderful initiative. However, there's a level of incompetency. When I say that, what I mean, this event was not organized yesterday or the day before. Planning would have had to go into it to organize it. Why wait 48 hours before the event to come on the radio to invite farmers to it? reach out to farmers individually.
The truth about it is, I personally remembered reading a news article on that either early this week or last week. So it was in the news.
Well, that's just this week or last week. This is something that should have been advertised since maybe in August, end of August.
Oh, you think it should be part of the celebrations, the 50th?
Yes.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, there should have been more advertisement so that people could plan to be there.
Right.
But yesterday, for example, I was having a conversation with somebody at the Ministry of Agriculture, and in passing, the person said, by the way, you're invited to an event on Sunday at La Sagesse. And I'm like, La Sagesse Sunday? Today for tomorrow? Not even a written invitation? Come on, we need to do better than that. If we're transforming, we're transforming.
Yeah, okay.
Have a good day, Innocent.
Have a good one. Blessings. Yeah, good. It's 26 minutes after 7 o'clock. And someone on WhatsApp says, let me do this. Good morning. It is us, the people, who encourage the vendors to sell on the sidewalks by buying from them. Last year, I told a vendor I usually buy from that. I no longer buy from people on the sidewalk. And she went to get a booth. Now I go to look for her in the market. That's good. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning, and thanks for taking my call. Well, two things here. On the initiative of the farming thing, yes, well, I could support the last caller that's speaking about the timing. But anyhow, that's not a big issue. What I want to say here is I want to give kudos to the Caribbean Disability Conference. That's an initiative. It's happening for these past 1, 2, 3 days, 4 days. And I must say, kudos to the minister responsibility for the social development or social services or whatever it is. I was appalled, I was even surprised because I had a company with her late yesterday evening, Although certain things or certain remarks maybe was made and I probably would not agree, but I can only hope that you remember me. My name is Michael Andrews, and I hope you remember me because, I'm suffering, the seed program, the Council for the Disabled, the whatever it is, the GNCD and whatnot, etc., But it's a good initiative, and I hope we will have some speed, very, very, very speeded action, not so much of the talking. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good one. 28 minutes after 7 o'clock. One of my other contributors via the WhatsApp says, the minister cannot fire workers who are properly appointed by the public service, except in a dictatorship. If they are transferred, the government must ensure that they are not placed in a lower position than the one they held, because that would amount to constructive dismissal and grounds for lawsuits. So for a government who respects laws, it is a difficult thing to do. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. How are you today?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
I'm fine, thanks. I just want to say something based on your topic this morning.
Go right ahead.
And I must state to the nation, I have already suggested item 1 with the sale of the vendors on the side of the St. George's Street. That piece of lot over by the Riser Credit Union. I spoke to a government minister. I went to the Ministry of Infrastructure. And I pointed out to them they should look carefully at that lot of land and probably open like a flea market like for the vendors that are on the street. It can accommodate, and once I believe it is developed in a sense, you don't have to put any big structure. Or you can go freely as they are on the street with their tents, etc. And people get aware that it's there, they have to go and purchase their items. Then they have no fear of losing it. I raised it with 2 vendors who I know very well on the street. And I said, that's too far. People wouldn't come. But I said, once it is developed and the enforcement of the law is there, you have no other choice but to go.
Hold on. Why, just to add on to what you just said, when the vendors were moved to the stadium car park, didn't they go up there?
Yes.
Right.
So this is what I'm saying, because you see, this is why I'm using that point. Now that we're out there, we have to have regulations in this country, and that is what we are failing. right? So once you go across there and you develop there, a sign could be put up there properly. Vendors, booths, or sellers, whatever you market inside of there, people know you have the regular market. And then you have that vendor market where you can go look for your chain, your vegetable, other things like that. I am saying it is time for us to develop because we have outgrown in terms of capacity of vehicles, whilst our population is remaining small. So you have actually no place. As a driver, I catch my hell every Saturday to get a parking tongue.
Yeah.
And before you go, the police ready to clamp you. You can't even go and collect something by the meat stall. You're waiting for it. You put on your hazard. You're letting them know. You're just going and collect a parcel. They see you coming out with something heavy, but yet they want to clamp you.
Yeah, you have some wardens that indiscriminate.
Indiscriminate thinking as well. So just as how they harass the driver and the sellers, I am saying even further now, take the same approach where you have indiscriminate parking and a wayside garage just coming out every Tuesday morning. That is also hamburging the flow of traffic. Look at Grandans, look at Bolio. They have a place now opening up on the side where man just jacking up cars. Come on, what about the safety if a vehicle was to run off the road? Yeah. These are the things we have to think about and put the regulations out there. But I just want to go back, seeing that I went personally already and speak about that piece of land by the Riser car park. That the government this morning, somebody is listening, should go there, look at it, and let's move there and put our sellers there so they can make $1.
Okay.
Secondly, on the topic, a civil servant for over 40 years. I work under all governments since PRG days. So I serve on numerous prime ministers and parties. You had civil servants of those days that knew and wanted to work. Today, it is sad to say that our service in the late 90s got corrupted by political elements. And that is what is mashing up the service today. They're just there for party support, loyalty, etc. to a party. I am not blaming we all have to live as Grenadians, but really and truly, the government of the day has failed me in the process of transformation simply because they are aware some of the elements within the civil service is only there for loyalty to a political party that is now in opposition. This is why you're having this problem not only with the teachers, and I want to say the SEED program is a political asset of the past regime and still is under a period of transformation. Time for the government to look at the reappointments of some of these so-called permanent secretaries that are there and should be serving all administration. I never reached that level, but I serve all governments, like I said, 40 years within the service. And it hurts me when I go in at times in certain ministries, the way in which they're treating you to get certain things done. Bamboozling you. Oh, this person is not there. No, Mr. Innocent didn't come in here today, tomorrow. When you go back tomorrow, no, Mr. And lying, Mr. Innocent is inside. I am telling you from experience. I am saying it from experience, and I've spoken about it, and I will continue because it is now becoming a problem. Check the SEED program. Check some of the works in the Ministry of Infrastructure. Sadly to say, look at the traffic light by the Regal Reno Cinema. 3 times that piece of road was repaired, taxpayers' money. A simple leakage of water. Anybody could have seen it. And the hole is still there and getting wider. Where are the CTOs? Where are the road officers? We have money to waste, money that could go into the health sector. Sadly, Innocent, we're not yet transforming because we are not yet ready to renew the minds of our people. They are only there for political ambition and to serve a party. Sad to say. Good morning.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. 25 minutes after on to 8 o'clock. Folks, we'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sits, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply. Grenada, you're invited to join the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources in celebrating World Food Day 2024. This year's theme will focus on Right to Foods for a better life and a better future. Activities include panel discussion October 16th at the National Stadium from 10 a.m. Then, turn out in your numbers as we call on community groups, agro-processors, farmers, schools, and householders. Yes, one and all. Join us at the Victoria Park in Grenville on October 18th for the grandest annual agricultural exhibition, Right to Foods for a better life and a better future. The 2024 World Food Day celebrations, enhancing Grenada's food security.
Beyond the Headlines this Monday features an exclusive one-on-one interview with opposition leader and former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell. Join us as he reflects on his political career, addresses pressing concerns, and shares his vision for the new National Party. Don't miss this insightful conversation at 8:30 p.m. We want to hear from you. Call in with your questions and comments at 440-1252. Join us for a conversation that matters. Beyond the Headlines on Monday, 8:30 p.m. across all GBN platforms.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
All right, welcome back to the conversation. It's 21 minutes onto the 8 o'clock hour. I want to take a contribution from one of my WhatsApp platform users. It says, good morning, Innocent, and good morning to your many listeners. I feel compelled to comment on the issue of keeping political activists in the public service. First, we need to understand the genesis of the situation. A former administration insisted that it was more important to have loyalty than professionalism. As such, party supporters were put in key positions to carry out the interests of the man and the party. With a change of administration doing the same thing, doing the same thing may not be prudent. However, you give them the time to prove themselves, and if they fail, you take action. But Innocent, believe me, and take it from one who knows, if there is a large number of sabotage taking place and people bluntly refusing to obey their employers or supervisors, we can say there are no career public officers anymore. Additionally, ministers cannot fire or move appointed public officers without the Public Service Commission. What's done by one person for their own personal gain should not be taken as the norm and being the right thing to do. All right, that's one of my WhatsApp contributors. Then there's another one that says in relation to this, the Public Service Commission has the power to the power under the Constitution, SRO 27 of 1969, and the Staff Orders of 1967, to discipline public officers, which includes reduction in post and retirement in the public interest. Very interesting. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Okay, we lost that caller. 435-2041. All right, that's the number to call. And let's go. All right, let's do this. Good morning. Caller, you need to turn the volume down, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And how are you, sir?
I am alive and very thankful. How about you?
Okay, I am all right for the time. I want to support one of your callers that talk about the public service, and I think it's in...
Okay, before we do that, let's keep it as nice as it was. Could you turn the volume of your radio or TV down, please?
But low down that, can you hear? Yes. Yeah. You hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear. Go right ahead.
Okay. Right. I support the caller, or the few callers who spoke about the state of the public service, and I think that is quite true. And no public officer should not be no public officer should not be showing loyalty to the political party that they support when they are doing government work. Right? So I am saying that I support those things. And any public officer who is found, whether NMP, NDC, where to be taking side when they have to perform their duty, should be dealt with.
Yeah.
I repeat it. Any public officer who is found to be taking side, political side, when they have to function their duty, should be dealt with.
Okay.
Because it is something that happens under all the regime.
Yeah.
All the regime. And this thing, you know, there's I think in the department called what? Vote for 340 or something so, where you place a lot of people that works in government there, so that they're not really public workers, they say.
They're under contract.
They're contract. Even though you're a contract worker, you have to be loyal to your employer. And once you are found to be taking, I mean, nothing wrong in you having political conversation, you know, your workplace, you will always get that content. But people who are sabotaging, the union gentleman said last week, the president of the teachers union said that as far as he's concerned, he thinks there's something between the public workers, the staff.
Okay.
He's blaming the staff for what's happening. And that's a serious thing when a union is blaming staff workers.
I mean, not just staff, but those are your union members.
Exactly. That's a serious piece. And it shows the level, because that same union man was heard in celebration to be showing loyalty to the present party, a government.
Okay.
You don't have to show. I mean, I'm a supporter of NMP. And anytime NMP do something that I don't satisfy with, I am going to talk out on it.
Okay. Well, that's how it should be.
Yes, yeah. I'm prepared to talk out on it. What I don't want to say, I will see. I wouldn't say. But anytime the NMP does something that I am not in favor of, or is not just I, but is wrong, I will say it. And anytime this government do anything that I feel is wrong, I am going to talk about it. Anytime this government do anything that I think need praise, I am prepared to praise them.
That's how it should be.
Thank you.
Have a good one, caller. Have a good one. It's 16 minutes on to 8 o'clock. All right. Please tell me why there is... Okay, let's take this call here. All right. Let's go there and say good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you. I just want to say today that sufferers don't care who is in power, and sufferers... Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Go right ahead.
Yes. At the end of the day, everyone is Grenadian, and the nation's best interests should be at hand. And I do believe that sufferers don't care about who is in power and who is driving the next big van or the latest big van. Sufferers only care about where the next meal is coming from.
That's from Black Stallion.
So basically, I don't understand, it's coming to the end of the year, and I do believe that the sufferers are looking at where the next meal is coming from, and everybody want to have a Merry Christmas. And I don't think that it's like sabotage within the system. I think it's a lack of accountability. So when one has accountability for their actions, things supposed to be running smooth. So, if you're getting away with things that need not to be happening, then it shows that you're not being taken to task for your actions.
Right.
So at the end of the day, everybody's Grenadian, everybody that working in the public service, everybody that they work in this land that is a citizen, has a passport, etc., they have a right to voice their opinion and, do what is right for the nation.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good one, caller. Have a good one. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Welcome to the program.
Mr. Joseph, more reason why we have to reconstitute this nation, for what it's worth. Have a nice day, will you?
Thank you. Thank you. That was brief this morning. Wow. 13 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. And it says here, please tell me why there is no customer service in Grenada. I've been coming here for 10 years and living here as a citizen for 2. Nowhere you go do you get customer service. It's like they don't care if they get your business or not. I went to Gravel and Concrete yesterday to order 5.5 yards of concrete. I walked in the office and about 4 guys were sitting there and the AC legs cocked up. Oh my goodness, this is getting too personal. I get your drift, caller, contributor, but unfortunately, yeah. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I have an issue. I listened to the news on GBN some time back, and the minister said that since on the 1st, money was rolled out to the farmers. Well, for my area, I don't hear no farmers talk about they getting money. So I want to know how long this money taking to clear or what? Because it's
what's
like
your area? Which area are you in?
St. Andrews.
Okay.
So I don't know, because nobody seems to know about this money that roll out or pay off for the farmers, and the farmers have children going to school. They have things to do. They have bills just like everybody else. And if that is the backbone of the country, I don't understand what is going on, Mr. Innocent. I don't understand. It's like Mr. Rolo said, we're spinning top in mud.
Okay. All right. Have a good one. City Senator Atok GBN, did you hear her posting? Guess it's all on Keith's appearing next Monday. The opposition must not have a voice, according to her. Never a dull moment. Good morning.
Good morning, Innocent, and to your callers and viewers.
Welcome to the program.
I want to share my two pieces.
Lovely. Go right ahead.
As it relates to the vendors on the street, this is a decision that the police, that is a police matter. That is a police matter. Unfortunately, sometimes the politicians, and in particular, I don't fret with my good friend, Peter David, just personally get involved in that, where the vendors are removed from the street because they are blocking the street. And they have to intervene about people have to make a living and whatever, kote si, kote la. He did make some intervention some years ago when the vendor was moved up on Melville Street, up after the fish market area on that line up there. But it soon come back. And I'm saying, I would say, it's a police matter. The police has to be consistent in what they do. The last time I was going in the supermarket on opposite market there, Foodlands, and I stumbled into a woman who was buying from one of those sidewalk vendors, and he want to take me to task. And I said, well, you should not even be buying there. That is the sidewalk. And the vendor was, he really lambasted me, called me all kind of bald head, all kind of. But I'm just saying to you, what happens? This is a police matter, and the police they should be consistent, not just every periodically they do that. It should be consistent. They find you on the street selling, confiscate your goods, and put a charge against you. That is only how it will stop.
Okay.
There's no other way of doing it. The other matter that you raised in relation to what people want to call sabotage. Let me say the public service is a very complex place, in terms of how people are employed, and it is very difficult to get rid of someone, even if they are doing wrong, in the public service. And I know that. And I know the unions, even the unions, when the members are caught in wrongdoings, in stalling, in trying to hide papers and all those sort of things on them, to delay all kind of things that's supposed to happen, they come in defense of the workers, the members. It is happening. It is a precedent that has been set, and that is why, I know the present Prime Minister has talked about the reorganization of the public service. Unless you do that, it will be very difficult to address the situation that is there. Because it is the public service and all, the Public Service Commission and all, no apologies made. They too don't stall the process. They know what is happening because they're all public officers as well.
Okay.
It's a complex situation. And let me tell you something. The way how the past administration is to administer in this country, NDC is different. The minute time you will act on something, if you remember, just about a year and a half ago, there was an incident on the port too, where a worker was found in default, and the workers done tools. This is the sort of thing that is happening. So, it is a very complex thing, and I don't know if we have this answer on how, but it's something that we have to sit down as a nation and discuss and find amicable way of dealing with it, because it is not in the interest of the country. You are a person, you are right to your political party support and all of that thing. The Constitution gives you that right. But when it comes to your job, you should not go there and display your political jumbies. And that is what they are doing.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Take care, my brother.
Have a good one. Folks, it's 8 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take our final commercial break, and then we come back with the wrap. Don't you go anywhere.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day is happening on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequenty Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more, with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities, all while enjoying the songs of Trio the Band and DJ Graphic Sounds. It will be a fun-filled day filled with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequenty Industrial Park playing field on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, matched with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested.
This song is dedicated to all heroes and patriots who fall.
A nation rises one more time to remember and honor our martyrs and our heroes. This proud nation.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, to the conversation, the final 5 minutes. All right, don't forget that the St. Paul Sports, Cultural and Development Organization, in collaboration with the Grenada Cultural Foundation, invites you to Anti-Tech Bonfire. All right, and it's happening this afternoon from 5:30 p.m. at the St. Paul's Community Center. You'd have poetry, storytelling, drumming, singing, and more. Lion Pride Percussions will be there. Aquino Romain will be there. Dr. Wendy Crawford will also be there. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Innocent, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, my boy. You know what really does bother me? When I hear the government announce that they have the money to pay the workers, right? No money problem. And we have a mother with over 5 children, months not receiving the salary. It pains my heart. Because it's not NDC people who are suffering, your brothers and your sisters, your family members that working and don't receiving the money. That is very painful. So if this statement is true, please try and fix it. Because when these children and them get up in the morning and the mother have nothing to give them and they cry, some tears those take until you get only those start to walk on you, or sometimes you walk immediately. Okay. Have a good weekend, my brother. Love you.
You too. Love you more. All right. As a former public officer who resigned during the previous administration because I was told allegiance is more important than my knowledge and academic qualifications, I endorse everything that previous WhatsApp message said. Good morning, caller.
Innocent, I'm back. I want to be like Citizen this morning. I heard you read out a comment from someone, or someone spoke about the civil service rules and so forth. We all concorded, yes, as all serious and senior persons who have served our country well. The PSC and the rules need to change, first and foremost. It is time, just as we are calling for constitution change and review, is the same thing that needs to happen. You can go to work anytime in Sissons and leave anytime. If I make a mess in the plant production, I'm being disciplined. In the civil service, that ain't happening. This is why we are having civil servants taking things, putting it under their desk and in their drawer, and no action is taken, and the citizens of the country are suffering. So I come back to say that, yes, we know about the rules, but it is not implemented in this modern time. So I am saying we need to transform the PSC, transform the Civil Services Act, and let us start to operate as hobbards and citizens and so forth, and discipline people.
Okay.
That is it.
Have a great weekend.
Same to you.
All right, folks, this is where we've got to end it this morning. It's 30 seconds away from 8 o'clock. We've got to join the BBC. Very interesting conversation this morning, and if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll have another one on Monday. Maybe not as lengthy as this, because on Mondays we usually have guests. But I want you to have a safe weekend. Remember, there is life after the weekend. Whatever you do, be positive, do it moderately, and stay blessed. I love you. Bye-bye.